So, remember how we dissected with Love Meghan Season 1 a while back? Well, Netflix is now calling this thing Season 2. Cute. Let's not kid ourselves. It's not a second season. It was all filmed in one go and just chopped in half for release. Classic industry move. Or maybe just damage control dressed up as programming. Either way, what we got is the leftovers reheated, same recipe, just soggier. If you loved Season 1, congrats! You'll probably like Season 2 too. It's basically the same vibe, just with less dried flower sprinkles and fewer jars of jam. But if Season 1 had you cringing, Season 2 is the encore you didn't ask for. Welcome to Real Talk, where we spill the tea on movies and all the madness in between, with wit, sass, and zero sugarcoating. So, let's be fair. The music is soothing, the set is beautiful, the production has Netflix money dripping from every frame. Same vibe as Season 1. But the content? Same boredom, reheated. At least Season 1 had novelty. You were watching it for the first time, so even if you were cringing, you were curious. Season 2 strips that away. It's the same old, and this time, the dullness doubles. By episode 2, I was ready to quit. But hey, reviewing a show without finishing it? Lazy. So I brewed the blackest pot of coffee I could find and powered through all 8 episodes. And let me tell you, the show didn't just breathe, it hijacked all the oxygen in the room. Every moment dragged, every conversation, one-sided. Meghan sucked all the air out with her carefully sculpted sentences and big word performances. And that's the thing. She isn't warm or genuine or spontaneous. Everything feels rehearsed, like she swallowed a thesaurus before filming. I'm not a psychiatrist, but let's call it what it looks like. Insecurity dressed up as sophistication. It doesn't read smart. It reads try hard. Take episode 1. Meghan actually seemed unhappy. Makeup artist Daniel Martin is back, clapping for her every word. But the real joy? It came from David Chang and Christina Tosi, who stole the episode with their banter and chemistry. Daniel even looked happier with them than with Meghan. Ouch. And maybe that's why Meghan wasn't smiling much. It was supposed to be her show, her spotlight, her monologue, but the guests, they talked more than she did. David Chang basically hijacked her kitchen. And Meghan? She's not about to love that. Episode 2, Chrissy Teigen shows up, and my eyebrows shot to the ceiling. Meghan constantly brands herself as one of the most bullied women online, and Chrissy is infamous for, wait for it, online bullying. Interesting choice, right? Meghan explains they were friends back in her Deal or No Deal days. Fine, but Chrissy then forgets her own kid's birthday on camera. Quirky moment or mom of 4 being scatterbrained? I'll give her the benefit of the doubt. But the irony of Meghan picking this guest? Episode 3. The guest? Fashion expert Tan France. The food? Don't get me started. We get the fruit platter again, just on a smaller plate this time. And then, apple pies. Now, there's nothing wrong with apple pie, it's a classic. But Meghan's version? Just apple pie. No twist, no spark, no reinvention. And that's the problem. With the mountain of money Netflix clearly poured into this very expensive cooking show, the luxury rental house, the army of crew, the pantry that looks like Whole Foods exploded. Why not add a pinch of magic? A clever garnish, a surprising flavor, something to justify the spectacle. But nope. In Meghan's world, sprinkle a few petals on top and suddenly it's innovation. Spoiler, it's not. It's lazy. Episode 4 gave us Sam and Nosrat, who at least brought some spark. Meghan actually cooks roasted chicken. And to be fair, it's by far the best dish she makes in the whole series. Of course, she can't resist slipping in that it's the same chicken she cooked the night Harry proposed. Classic Meghan. Every recipe comes with a side of royal origin story. Then it's on to bookbinding, Stepford wife style. Salmon picks a bright yellow fabric. Meghan, of course, says she'd pick neutral. Salmon replied, "If you're a neutral person, be a neutral person." Simple, genuine, but that clearly hit Meghan like a dart. Because let's be honest, there's nothing neutral about Meghan Markle. And yet, she responds with, "Yes, existentially, I am a neutral person." Existentially? Calm down. That one line exposed her whole game. She wants to sound profound, but it just lands as theater. By episode 6, Meghan brings in Claire Smith, Michelin-starred goddess who cooked at Meghan's wedding. She makes this intricate, gorgeous dish. Meghan praises it with, and I quote, thoughtful plating and deluge vegetables. Who even says that? It's not praise, it's parody. It's word salad dressed up as elegance. Classic Meghan. She doesn't elevate the food, she just elevates the adjectives. Honestly, if there's one thing in her pantry always fully stocked, it's synonyms. Then comes the Malibu getaway with her friend. Pottery, cocktails, and another chance for Meghan to teach us how to pack a bag. Riveting. Then hangs out with a mixologist who reveals he used to be a lawyer in New York. Meghan immediately asks, "Did you watch Suits?" His answer? "No, I don't watch basic cable." Oof. Suits, her big break, dismissed in one line. To her credit, Meghan laughs it off. Still, the irony is delicious. Her one real card on the table, flicked away like nothing. And finally, episode 8. Chef Jose Andres cooks for the whole crew. It's staged as a heartfelt wrap-up. Meghan is still Meghan, giggling, whispering, dancing, overselling every gesture like it's iconic. But it doesn't land as authentic. It lands as theater. Pretty words, no real heart. Meghan once said in an interview that if she could rewrite her public narrative, would she do anything differently? Her answer, yes, I would ask them to tell the truth. Instead of embracing the moment, admitting that we all make mistakes, that we reflect and grow, she pushed the blame outward. Translation, it's not me, it's them. I'm perfect. No reflection, no vulnerability. And that's exactly what this show feels like. Not warmth, not love, not connection. Just a glossy monologue about her, dressed up as something for us. And the crafts and cooking? Please. It's a Pinterest board from a decade ago, sprayed with perfume, and sold as prestige TV. And now, she's lined up a Christmas special. With everything else going on, tariffs, recessions, climate anxiety, politics, the holidays are sacred. I want joy, I want festive sparkle, not performative neutrality and flour-dusted dishes. Sorry, Meghan, but your glossy holiday special isn't a gift, it's another vanity project. And honestly, the best present I can give myself this year is skipping it altogether.